Hey there everyone, Gamer Nutrition here, and welcome back. I have a short video for today, you guys here, where I'm just going to very quickly go over if I could go back in time, 20 days give or take, and have one thing prepared for going into the ketogenic diet. And that would be, I would want to have gotten a base level of my ketone production on how I was living beforehand, just so I could compare that to what I'm into now. Now, this can be done several different ways. I have mine right here that I picked up. So these are just urine test strips. They're ketogenic urine test strips. I get these at my local pharmacy. So the local CVS had these. It's 2 of these bottles in a box, so 100 total for about $15. Now, this is admittedly the least reliable method of actually testing your ketones. There are also blood test kits and then also saliva test kits, I believe. The blood test kits just give a much more realistic number on what your ketone level is. I'm not ready to go that far in. I haven't even looked at what they cost because you need the strips plus the reader for it because you got to punch your skin and get the blood out, which maybe if I get that serious into it, I'm really worried about the ketone level, that'll work. But these here, you urinate on the end of them. They're just little strips, and can you see that on the camera? There's a little pad on the end there. You urinate on that, and it will change color, and depending on the color, the darker it gets, the more ketones you have in your urine. Right now, 15 days in, no, what am I, 13, 14 days in, I'm generally falling between the two, not the darkest one, but the 2 next to that. So it's between 40 and 80, what is this, mg per dl, milligrams per deciliter. That's kind of where I'm falling, and that appears to be where I should be for the most part. My concern, though, is I don't know what I was at before, right? So was I maybe already at 40 before? Probably not, but I would like to have known that. I would be able to better judge what type of effects the diet is having on my urine, because the weight loss, even if you're losing 1 or 2 pounds a week, that's still only half of a pound a day, something along those lines, probably a little bit less. So that part can be a little unreliable to watch on the scale. If you haven't gone to the bathroom or whatever, you can completely throw that off. So this would be the one thing I'd go back 3 days out, staying on the same diet. I would test my urine first thing in the morning, just to see where I'm at, because that's going to be where you most likely see the most ketones. Then I would do it again lunch and then again after dinner or something, just to see how things are monitoring throughout the day. This is also something you don't need to be on a ketogenic diet to use. Say you are just on a heavy, high-intensity workout diet. Let's stop shaking those. I'm sure that's picking up on the mic. Say you're just on a high-intensity workout diet. That's workout. But you're doing high-intensity workouts. You're on a low-calorie, low-fat diet, right? Well, those could be something handy for you, because unless there's ketones in your urine, no matter what type of diet you're on, if there's no ketones in your urine, you're not actually burning fat. So you got to keep in mind, obviously, the urine's not going to adjust right away. So 10 minutes after you finish working out, you won't be seeing any in your urine or whatever. But say you work out for an hour and a half, 2 hours, 3 hours later you urinate and you don't see any ketones or a very small amount of ketones on one of those strips in your urine. What that says is you're actually not burning through all of the carbs internally within your system. So you're not actually hitting fat burn with that workout. You're either carb loading a little too heavy, or your just general diet might be a little too heavy in carbohydrates. This doesn't mean you won't burn fat at all, because you could still end up in that deficit for the next morning. So you'd want to check it, your morning urination also. But it's a good test line. So yeah, if I could go back in time, that's the one thing I would change. I would have gone out to CVS 5 days earlier, picked those up, and gotten a baseline. Also, at least for me, locally, CVS, 100 for $15, grocery store, 50 for like $13. So go to the pharmacy, go to CVS, Walgreens, one of those. That's what I found. Do your own price shopping. All right, that one's short. There'll be a longer one coming up here in a little bit. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching. Back 20 days or something, what I would have done was 3 days before darn it, here comes the cat. Straight to the point. I am looking at, come on, cat. What are you doing? What are you doing? I've put you down twice now. You're really getting in the way. Come on, go. Don't make me lock you out. Go. Go. All right.